What's up everybody, this is Reese here from C Manga and welcome to my review of Kenichi chapter 555, Detached Unit. So, this chapter, it just made me really happy. It's like everything that I want is pretty much happening now, Shinpaku Alliance is joining the battle. Turns out the government guy, Mr. Okamoto, I think that's how you say his name. He basically, the thing which he wanted Kenichi to do was just like bring the Shinpaku team to kind of join the battle and everything. So, and yeah, better still, he's actually there helping them all train, so it's pretty cool. So everyone's like pretty much just standing there in awe, just watching like Mew and Kenichi sparring. Those two super pumped, obviously, at the prospect of getting Shigeru back. It kind of like makes the others look like they skimp out on their training a bit, because like they're all just so relaxed and everything. It just doesn't, they just don't kind of like seem like, yeah, we're going into a friggin' war. It's like, nope, this is awesome to watch. But still, I think it'll kind of be a good idea for like the Shinpaku guys to basically get masters, pretty much like how Takeda has one. There's only kind of like so far that you can kind of train yourself. So I mean, Freya, she's a good example. Obviously, she's a weapons expert, so it's like, she could just pretty much easily go off and train with Shigeru, and yeah, her abilities would pretty much go up exponentially because like she hasn't really done anything too major since her friggin' Ragnarok days. That was the last time when she was friggin', and then she was awesome. After that, it's just been a bit. She's alright, I guess, But the one who I believe really still needs help, I know I'm going to rip on him again, is Ukita. This guy, back in the day, he had a bit of strength, but seriously, at the moment, he kind of feels like a Chaozu or Yamcha level character, It's like, I'm just waiting for the day when he finally realizes that, oh yeah, this is all too much, and he just gives up fighting, when he just realizes he's completely outclassed. So like, the only way for him to kind of become relevant again would for him to kind of like, I guess, train with Akisame, The guy does judo. Akisame can pretty much kind of like help him bring his levels up a hell of a lot more, It'll probably kind of like bring him back into the, yeah, I'll say bring him back into the fight basically, because at the moment he's just pretty much a meat shield. So like, look at the whole arc, look at the last arc where it was a whole disciples versus disciples big war in the friggin' amusement park. Ukita was just getting slapped around like it was nothing. So it's like, come on, dude, train yourself. You're really nowhere near this strong. You're not strong enough to fight like to the level that everyone else is fighting at. So you need to kind of like bring yourself back up. He's just been left behind in the dust. So yeah, Shinpaku team basically on their way to the battlefield in a submarine. Don't know how long it's gonna be until they get there, but it is gonna just be a freaking awesome fight. I'm kind of a little disappointed that Ryota and Rimi, they weren't on the boat itself, but maybe they'll come along later to kind of like help just even out the odds, because at the moment it's pretty much like still about 3-on-1 disciple wise, so it's like what, two unarmed, one armed against one person. It's a bit much, considering how 1-on-1 they pretty much got their asses kicked. But yeah, that isn't all I'm happy about with this chapter. The Yami disciple with the eye patch, everything's kind of more been revealed about him. Well, it's been more reminded, I should say. His name is obviously Kajima Sotomi, I think that's how you say it. It's like, yeah, obviously, quite a lot of him has been revealed a long time ago, but since then it's just kind of been, oh yeah, you see him every now and then, but now it's obviously like he's going to be getting proper into the battle. So yeah, he's obviously a disciple of Saiga, and the guy, he's pretty much reminiscent of Kenichi, It's like everything about him. It's like he's there having like a conversation with Shigeru, obviously, and it's just kind of like his mannerisms, the way he's like, oh yeah, why are you like that? Here's a jacket, and then he's like talking the way he's kind of like all cheery and everything, happy. It just kind of reminds you of Kenichi. It's really weird there. It's like, because even there was a point where they're talking about how he's like, they're complimenting Kenichi. It's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be so amazing for this guy to be trained by 5 masters. He must have so much talent. And he finds out it was pretty much talentless. So it's like, that's pretty much exactly like me. It's kind of like opposite sides of the same coin. It's like, at the moment, it kind of feels like another Kane show kind of vibe going on. He's like the dark side and Kenichi's a light, but still, more obviously should be happening soon. But yeah, obviously the guy is pretty much super excited about his battle with Kenichi. He's there. Only thing is, I thought like he wants his battle, but I'm swear Berserker's pretty much next in line for that fight, considering how he wants his little rematch and everything. It didn't really go to his way. The way that I'm kind of expecting this whole thing to go though, well, this is what I've got in my head, is obviously Kenichi and Berserker to start their battle, but only for like Ryota to turn up and he kind of like takes over, allowing Kenichi to go fight Kojima. That is the only way I can really see this whole thing happening, because it's not like Kenichi's gonna beat Berserker, be completely beat down, you know, tired and everything, and then go fight Kojima as well. It's like, it's a bit too much, and there's no way he's gonna be fighting them both at the same time. That's gonna be impossible. So yeah, I'm kind of guess that's kind of where I see Ryoto and Rimi joining the battle. Kind of when it's like, oh yeah, the odds are against you guys. Here, we come here to even out the odds. We're here to help you out. But yeah, what I'm actually kind of most interested in is the thing which you kind of said towards the end, where it's like, oh yeah, he's been trained by more than one master. So obviously he's been trained by Saiga and someone else. But who is this person or people? So I'm doubting, obviously, the way he said he's been trained by someone else kind of makes me feel like it's not going to be a whole another kind of show thing where he was obviously trained by multiple masters at once. It's going to be like him and then someone else we don't really know of yet. And I'm kind of speculating it's that Mr. Okamoto guy, only because it doesn't really make sense for him to introduce this government dude who's like super strong and all that stuff. He's pretty much like near master level. No one really knows anything about him. And then for him to be like on the good side, it just something about it it still just isn't sitting right, you know. That's what I'm thinking. He was trained by Saiga, and then this guy who's obviously a double agent or something. But yeah, either way, tensions are rising. Cannot wait for the battles to start. You know, this is pretty much the beginning of exactly what I've been waiting for. I'm really, really happy now. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this chapter, you know. I thought it was pretty good, you know, just like obviously a nice little leading in chapter, building up the hype, getting you ready for it, So yeah, hopefully it's not going to be too long until the fights actually do begin, you know. All this kind of like tension building and filler over maybe next chapter, and then after that, all battles. I cannot wait. So yeah, that pretty much wraps this up from me, guys. You know the usual. Let me know what you thought about this chapter with your comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up. Helps out the series a lot. And don't forget to check out the other stuff we've done on the channel. So I'll see you next time.